Good morning. Hello, hello. Happy Magical Monday. Magical Monday. It's Magical Monday. I am like in my Waldorf housewife garb. Well, I'll just tell you why I'm in my... Well, let's start with our Magical Monday card. Good morning, Krista. So on Magical Monday, I love to start the week with a mundane to magical card. These cards are available on the Magical Mothering website. If you go to products, I believe they're there. So tree time, which I was going through the cards this morning and I was like, I'd like to pick something really relatable to what I'm doing this week. And I went, no, that's not how the cards work. I'm going to pick something that is meant for me. So, what's awesome is tree time is all about taking time to spend in nature every day, which I have not been doing for like extended periods of time. Saturday we spent a lot of time in nature, but then yesterday and Friday we kind of slugged around at home. So I love it when the card really like, are you spending your time in nature? Are you really getting out there? And I find that amazing. But Friday and Saturday, both of those days, we did get to go and connect with the trees and gather elderberries. So if you don't know what elderberries are, they grow on the elder tree, and elderberries have amazing immune boosting properties. So they are fantastic to prevent. I use them as prevention, but then if you do get sick, you can also use them to actually get rid of your flus and colds and coughs quicker. So I've been having so much fun harvesting this year from the trees and in nature that I'm actually branching out and I'm creating elderberry syrup for migraines, elderberry syrup that help with coughs as well, and I'm making a bunch of tea blends. So hence my Waldorf housewife garb. I was like, oh, I could do my hair, but then I'm just gonna have to throw it back up and do my elderberry syrup. So but I would love to let you in on what is going on as far as the, just what's going on. So I am doing this. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I am actually creating a planner. I have been creating a planner for a year now. So I almost had it finished and ready to launch on New Year's Day last year. And then I just kind of let it fall apart. And so I went, okay, the Discover Your Rhythm program is coming back up. And I really didn't want to just give a worksheet about something. I didn't want to just give a worksheet and have it fill in. And so I'm actually going back to the planner and I'm making planner sheets. So hello, Lonice. So in the Discover Your Rhythm program, it's not going to just be like worksheets. It's going to be a full planner for a 90-day planner, which I think is really awesome. I love planning. I know a lot of you are homeschool planning nerds just like me who love planning, but it's difficult to always implement. And so I feel like I finally created a way to plan that feels really yummy, because so often I've gotten planners, I have planners, and there's there's not just like space. I like to journal, I like to write, I get insights all the time. I need a lot of space in my planning to just write. So this goes into kind of this tree time, which I was working on the planner almost most of the day yesterday, and then started elderberry syrup yesterday. And we can get out of balance, right? We can shift and go, oh, I'm going to do this right now, and I'm going to do this, and I can get distracted with my own good-heartedness, right? We can all do that. We can get distracted, and instead of really balancing yesterday, of course I forgot my stuff. I'm going to go run in and grab my elderberry juice tea, and maybe I can show you my production here. They now give you the option to flip. So I've got canning jars going. I've got that's Zion's elderberry syrup because he wanted his own batch. We've got this elderberry syrup, which is clove and cinnamon and ginger. And then that batch over there is going to be split into half between the plantain, which will be for the coughs, and then it'll also be migraine, so the batch will be split. So that's my production going on in here. All sorts of awesomeness here, and I had to get my elderberry, oh, so yummy, elderberry juice tea is what the kids and I have been downing. And elderberry is also really good for any thyroid issues. It's good for menstruation issues, hormonal issues, or feverfew is too. So it's so, I love that today's tree time card because the plants make me so happy. I get so happy looking around, and as I've been gathering elderberries a lot of years, it's like, oh, this is all we have, and it feels kind of lacking, even though there's lots of elderberries. It's like I can't get to them, or there's just not enough, I feel like. And this year, the elderberries, as I'm going around, I gathered the first time and got enough for lots of elderberry syrup to sell, and then I'm going this time, and I got twice as much just like driving around happenstance with the kids the other day. And I went, wow. And I found like an entire grove of elder trees that are more abundant than I could ever imagine being able to be used for them. And it really made me realize that tree time is not just being connected with Mother Earth every day, but also seeing her abundance. Seeing how much we actually can receive, right? I mean, so often us as moms are so giving, and that's what we give so often is ourselves. Good morning, Amanda. So often we give of ourselves and give so much, and I feel like nature is a beautifully simple way to receive and to be open to receive. I know in the Creating Our Magical Life Sisterhood, there's been a lot of topics coming up about self-care. We've done some amazing self-care exploration, and I feel like nature is a beautifully simple way to create a really vital self-care practice. Find a tree and do a tree exchange. Find a place in your yard that you can just sit on the earth. What a beautiful way to just receive the energy and the healing of earth. And so often I was actually just thinking this morning, I went, oh man, it'll be really hard to not have Facebook Lives outside when it starts raining and snowing, and I went, maybe there's a way that I could still just stand out in the cold or be in the elements during Facebook Live. And I went, well, if it's windy or making noise, it might be difficult. But allowing ourselves to kind of think outside the box. Automatically, when I thought, oh, winter's coming, I'm going to have to go inside. And it's a little chilly today. But how often do we just separate ourselves from nature because it's a little uncomfortable? And for me, when things get uncomfortable, I know that's when I can actually push through and get something far better than I ever imagined. I listened to a woman named Shanda Sumter. She does a 6 a.m. Facebook Live. And while listening to her this morning, she was talking, I mean, she has a nanny. She makes millions of dollars a year. I think she's going on to like $7 million this year in her business. And as she was talking, I went, you know, I really am different. I know there's a lot of people who don't care if they make $1 million, but as I donned my Waldorf housewife garb on today, it really made me realize that I love the mundane. I love harvesting and wildcrafting. I love canning. I do not enjoy cooking so much, except for I realize I really do like making soups and stews, which is why it's difficult for me in the summer, because we're eating a lot of raw, and I don't get to bake. So I really enjoy like creating the warmth in my space in my kitchen. And so summer, I'm like alive, playing. Food is definitely on the back burner. We're eating a lot of raw, but in the winter and in the fall, I really kind of come alive with like that magic, the potion making. You know, elderberry syrup is a potion for health. Soups and chicken stocks are recipes for health and rejuvenation and longevity. Chris is saying my best rejuvenating hikes are when it is icy cold outside, right? Where it's like your breath like literally makes your lungs feel like they're alive and on fire. There's an amazing guy named Wim Hof who they call him the Iceman. I'm going on all sorts of tangents today. It is Monday. Bear with me. But he has a whole healing breath work based on the cold. He said that the cold is his teacher. He actually just jumped into he like cut a hole into ice, into an ice lake, jumped in, and the way that he had to breathe. Good morning, Courtney. The way that he had to breathe when he was in the cold, that sort of breathing, you know how when you're in ice water and you're literally going to die because you're hyperventilating, he created this breathing technique that actually oxygenizes your every cell of your body and kills botulism. Like, he killed botulism with his breathing because he knows how to control his body. Which, again, I'm sure that came up because it's all leading back to self-control. If we want to create balanced lives, we were just talking about how, you know, I was making my planner for the Discover Your Rhythm program, and the planner is actually going to be sold separately. I'm hoping to get it out November. It'll be a full winter season, which Lonice, thank you. Lonice, I decided to create a curriculum and planner, so it'll be a winter season curriculum and planner all in one. Lonice lovingly gave me the idea because I was so sad about not being able to do. You're gonna interrupt the whole time? Okay, come interrupt.
Because the computer got shut off. It's not charged.
Oh, did you charge it?
No.
Are you going to?
Well, it does turn off black.
Okay, well, let's see if we can go charge this. But creating space. So I was saying it's going to be a winter season planner, and it's going to be a curriculum. So there's going to be seasonal festivals, a weekly wilderness guided curriculum in there. So I'm so excited. And I love you all for bearing with me while I come in here and charge. Okay, I think Zion's elderberry syrup is done simmering. It's so exciting. We've got so much excited feelings going on in this house right now. From elderberry syrup to Facebook Live to everything in between. So, okay, I'm going to just pull it off the heat for just a moment. Do you want to set up a scene, and when I finish my Facebook Live, I can show them your scene? No. Just a little one? Your gnomes? So, when we are in the creation mode, sometimes it is difficult to find balance, right? I was in such creation mode and had the planner and had the curriculum going and had all of this stuff going and was really in the mode of creating that I found it difficult to make time to go into nature. And yet, so often people talk about balance. And really, I feel like utilizing the 7 daily pillars and really allowing for the rituals to be created around those 7 pillars so that you're filled, your cup is filled, and allowing ourselves to be and through these pillars and be and through our weekly rhythm and use tree time and all of those things to the best that we can. So, okay, maybe go on the other side. So, with all of these interruptions.
I know what to say.
Okay, what are you going to say?
You have to like feel your love. Punch, 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 punch.
Punch out your love. That's my almost 6-year-old for you. Did you want to tell them? Okay, I don't know if he already did show you guys, but he's got his first
Loose tooth.
Let's see, let's wiggle, 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 wiggle. Whoa, it's getting super wiggly. So I am definitely in mom mode today, which bear with me if you're used to seeing me hair done and nice clothes on, but today I came as I am, as I do each day. And today I'm very much in mom mode. Awesome, high five. And I am going to go create this elderberry juice. I am going to go have fun and bake and have wild adventures. And I wish all of you the most magical Monday of just being whoever it is you are today. Whether you're feeling really awesome or feeling like inspired, whoever and whatever you are and feel like today, be that fully and live this magical day. And I wish you nothing but love and peace and joy today. And off we go. Bye-bye.